a fairy who could make even a god's heart beat faster, who would never surrender her freedom, and a timeless legend that bound them together was about to begin. In distant lands, high in the sky, atop Mount Olympus, the dwelling place of the gods, Apollo, son of Zeus, reigned as the powerful god of light, music, and prophecy. Apollo was a handsome and powerful god, bearing a golden bow and arrow, as radiant as the sun's brilliance. By day, he illuminated the sky, bringing art and knowledge to the people, and making prophecies. But one day his destiny would take a most unexpected path. That morning, with the first light of dawn, Apollo was walking along the riverbank, his golden hair swaying in the wind. As he moved through the peaceful silence of nature, the murmur of the water, and the cheerful chirping of the birds, his eyes suddenly caught sight of a young girl standing on the opposite bank. She possessed the most unique beauty he had ever seen. Her name was Daphne. Daphne was a free-spirited fairy who grew up deep in the forest. She thrived in the embrace of nature, finding peace in the coolness of the rivers. Her hair competed with the golden rays of the sun, and her eyes reflected the depths of the azure sky. The whiteness of her skin resembled the softness of moonlight, and she radiated a sense of peace with every movement. Apollo was captivated by her. He could not take his eyes off her, feeling his heart pounding. He approached and gently called out, "Oh, beautiful Daphne, what brings you here this morning? Your beauty shines like nature's most precious flower. Come, speak to me. Let us be friends." But Daphne was wary of this powerful being from the world of the gods. Fear was evident in her eyes. She was fond of her freedom and wanted nothing to do with being under the care of a god. "Please, leave me alone," she thought. She quickly turned and began to flee. Apollo was surprised, but he had no intention of giving up. "Stop! Don't run! I love you!" he cried. He began to chase after her. Daphne ran faster with each step, her heart pounding with excitement and fear. Apollo pursued her at the speed of light. It was a grand chase that began on the riverbank. As Daphne tried to match the shadow's speed, Apollo called out incessantly, "Why are you running? I want to be with you. I won't harm you." But Daphne had only one thing on her mind: freedom. Her eyes were panicked, her feet moved tirelessly. They ran from the river's edge, deep into the forest. The birds, the wind, and the trees silently watched her breathtaking pursuit. Finally, Daphne realized she had nowhere else to run. She took a deep breath and, scraping the ground hard with her feet, pleaded, "O sacred Mother Earth, protect me, hide me, set me free." Nature answered her call. Her body grew heavy, her skin hardened, and she was covered with a thick bark. Her hair transformed into leaves, her arms into branches. Her feet slowly took root in the earth. Daphne transformed into a laurel tree. Apollo watched this extraordinary transformation with amazement and sorrow. Daphne was now untouchable, but deep in his heart he felt she was still alive. Then, in a soft but resolute voice, he said, "O Daphne, you are now my sacred tree. Your unfading leaves will be the crown of my head. Victorious heroes will adorn their brows with your leaves. Our names will be remembered together in poems and songs forever." Daphne's branches bowed slightly toward Apollo, a sign of respect and acceptance. From that moment on, the laurel tree became a symbol of courage, inspiration, and victory. Over time, this legend spread from word to word. Even today, the waterfalls flowing in Istanbul's Harbiye district are believed to be Daphne's tears. Those tears continue to flow, symbolizing the sacred union of nature and love. And thus, Apollo's love and Daphne's freedom became an eternal legacy of nature and culture. Laurel leaves became the crown of victory for heroes and the source of inspiration for poets. This story has continued to live on as a magical tale where love, freedom, and nature are intertwined.